Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
Okay, and welcome back to the brand new and improved new episode of JPR Review. I have decided to bring this back to give you guys some more videos and to fill up the upload schedule with way more little bits to enjoy in between the other videos, so here we go. And today we are covering Twisted Metal the show due to the fact that I just finished watching it today. And let me give you my quick review of it. There will be spoilers for some things I say, so keep that in mind. Okay, so what did I think of Twisted Metal the show? I actually did not mind it. At first, I didn't want to touch it because I saw the trailers and thought that it was really different. Now, just so you guys know, I never owned the Twisted Metal series growing up. I never focused on it. But once I had a friend come over and let me play Twisted Metal Black once, and that was a pretty cool game. But I'm just not into car games, so that's the reason why I never picked it up. Although I always found the world and characters and stories so damn interesting, I would always watch videos just knowing everybody's story and character. It is a great story and a great world, so the idea of a show did excite me at first. But here we go. So when it comes to the changes, I don't mind them. I actually love the brand new comedy. I actually love the jokes here and there. I mean, the part with John, the main character, not knowing what things are and having to be so oblivious to stuff and naive was really funny to see. I loved all the jokes. I loved all the comedy. Every moment was really, really funny. I thought Samoa Joe and Will Arnett together pulled off such a perfect performance of Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth was done amazing and really well, and I was shocked to see how well those two played off each other. And yeah, Sweet Tooth's character was ruined, and they changed how dumb his origin story was in this version, but overall, he's a solid character. When he did kill and when he did fight, it was fun to see, and he was real funny. But when you have the amazing power of Will Arnett behind you, I mean, how can you not be funny? Also, he was great. I hated Bloody Mary. I despised the Preacher. Bloody Mary was too annoying and was my least favorite episode of the whole show. The Preacher was god-awful because for a character that has such a perfect, well-done, really dark story in the game, to just be tossed aside and made just a silly lull joke in the show was really disappointing. The Preacher felt like they didn't even try to do anything close to his original character. They just went, just make a joke of him at the end. So he was disappointing. And I loved Sandman for Spider-Man 3. He was brought back to play Lawman. I'm just going to call him Lawman. He probably has, I know his name is Stone, but I like the sound Lawman. It sounds better to me. So I love that he was a great character. His origin story was really funny to see, and he was solid as well and had such a good character to him. He was amazing to watch. Sweet Tooth was amazing to watch, and the comedy had me laughing the whole way through. But now it's time to talk about bad things. I hated the Preacher. I despised Bloody Mary, and the one thing that I think will be the nail in the coffin for me is the last episode had left way too sour of a taste in my mouth. I mean, after having such an awesome battle, literally they have a battle where it feels like it literally feels like you're watching a level of Twisted Metal come to life in this sick-ass battle. The drifting, the guns on their cars, the fighting, it was so solid and got me so hyped up. But then, and then followed by such a funny moment, like the part with John trying to live in a normal society, it made me laugh my ass off so much that I actually was on board. But then we had to ruin Dollface. Dollface is a character I wanted to see since the start of the show. She already is a crazy, psycho, silly character in the game, so in this world of comedy, she should fit. In a world that's already silly and already comedic, she should be a no-brainer. But no, they ruined it somehow. They end up doing a stupid plot twist and flipping her to be, oh no, she's actually a serious story character that's connected to the main character. I'm not even kidding. Fuck off, whoever came up with that. I wanted original Dollface. I wanted original from the game, her crazy-ass self, and you fucking ruined it. So yeah, I'm not kidding. Sorry to say, but that twist with Dollface in the end and showing this big connection between the main character left way too sour taste in my mouth. Which is sad because right before that we had this amazing shot of Calypso finally being seen from behind him, and we get to see that yes, Season 2 is now Twisted Metal. Season 1 is mostly just an introduction to the characters and world, and Season 2 is now the tournament begins. Calypso's putting all the names on the board. He's ready to go. It's time for the grand tournament for the Wish. Things are ready to go. We even got to see a little reference to Minion in the corner, which was awesome. I think that's his name. I don't know. The guy who looks like he's made out of, you know, has like tire arms and legs. But anyways, it was so hyped. And then you shit in my mouth right after you hyped me up by showing this stupid change to Dollface. I'm not even kidding. Whoever came up with, hey, you know the character that's already silly and weird in the game? Let's make her not that, even though our world is silly and comedic. Whoever came up with that, you ruined Dollface. You fucked it over. And the last thing with Dollface left such a bad taste in my mouth that I do not think I'm going to be watching season 2. Sadly, I think I'm off the ride here. That was enough to make me never want to go on this ride again. And I don't think there will be an update to this review or anything. Maybe I'll check out clips of it or talk to friends who watch it, but I will not be looking at season 2 at all unless there's some sort of amazing thing that flips it or makes it better in some way. So it's sad to see that little fuck up with Dollface immediately made me lose all interest in the show I was so hyped for. But that's all I have to say about the show. Final thoughts. Really good comedy, amazing writing. Like, there are literally 3 emotional scenes that really made me feel emotional, made me connect so much with this world. The flashback with John was a highlight, and this show should get an award for finding a way to make me emotional over the loss of a car. Like, no joke, the fact that you made me emotionally invested and connect with a car and made me emotionally sad when that car had to go was amazing. The story behind John was emotional when he gets to start remembering his life and you get to see the flashes of what he had before was emotional. The messed up stuff with Quiet and her backstory was very tear-jerking and just psychopathic, but in a good way where it really made you emotional. And also the other characters, like even the character Granny. Granny was the highlight of the whole show. She had an amazing change here. I love her world. The episode introducing Granny is the greatest episode of the entire show, and the amazing world she created where they connect all their trucks together in one big convoy and they live on the road with these trucks was the greatest thing I ever seen. That her world is amazing. Living on those trucks looks so awesome, and even Granny's death in that episode was so heart-wrenching and so emotional that also made me feel something. So, the writing is solid, the comedy's great. Just once in a while, you writers need to learn how to stick your head out of your fucking ass and know when you have a good thing and stop trying to push it. So anyway, guys, that was my thoughts on Twisted Metal. Hope you guys enjoy these little quick JPR reviews, and I will see you in the next JPR review.